Hey YouTube, this is Elf Angel. I thought I'd do a short video vlog here. What I'm actually doing, I actually just had a really funny experience just now, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. Okay, get this. As most of you guys know, I am a pagan, I am a witch, I am a First Nations witch, I believe in Wicca. Anyways, so get this. So earlier today, I was working with my herbs, powdering the medicines and things like that before the winter comes. And I started crying because I was thinking about my late relatives and things like that, because yesterday was Halloween, Samhain, and today is November 1st, which is All Saints Day. So what I did is that I was crying, and then I smudged with sweetgrass, and I prayed to my ancestors to give me help. And I asked for a few things that I wanted to manifest, you know, for this new year. For this witch's new year. And so what actually happened was, so as I did that, I came upstairs, and then I'm working for my first time working with mugwort. So I was like, I did the ritual for the mugwort, and actually boiling a potion right now. And I decided for the potion I'm going to be, I'll show you guys the potion here real quick. So this here, hopefully you guys can see it. This here is the mugwort potion. So it's in the process of, I'm working on it. And I'm going to be cleansing my, crystal balls. So I have this one here, which is a hematite. Okay. I have another one here that is, oops. Hold on, it's moving around. Is a calcite, orange calcite. And I'll tell you why this is so funny, this story. And I have one here is a pink calcite. So I had 3 crystal balls. Now, what I did, let me see if you guys can see this. Okay, so I didn't have this on here originally, so I'll take that out. So what I did is I'm reading my book here on magical herbs. This one here is called, if I can move this, hopefully you guys can see that, but it's called A Complete Illustrated Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs by Susan Gregg. Anyway, so to hold the page together, I was in the middle of reading this about Samhain, and so I had this crystal ball that's sitting here to hold the page, to hold it open. And what happened is I was in the middle of reading it, and then all of a sudden I got a knock on the door, and then so I went go check. Went go check the door. Told this person to come in. My little dog here is freaking out, and so I had to put him in a room. And then so as I'm going to answer the door, all of a sudden I heard this bang in the back of me, and it just so happens that the black hematite crystal ball flew off the book that I was holding and went to go rolling towards the doorway where I was answering the door. And so I answered the door, and this guy comes in. So I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? And then it turns out he is part of the, he's a Jehovah, I believe he is. Part of the, let's see, maybe you guys will recognize this. The Awake magazines. I believe they are Jehovah. Yes, Jehovah Witness. So he's a Jehovah Witness, and so here I am in the middle of making brewing potions, working on herbs, calling my ancestors, you know, working with my crystal balls, and all of a sudden there's a knock on a door, and it's a Jehovah's Witness, and then he comes and starts talking about teen depression and things like that, and the funny thing was, he's a gay person too, which was even more funnier, because one of the things I asked to manifest today was to find more gay people, especially elderly gay people. So this old man's older man, about 50 plus, and he comes in, and then he starts talking to me about teen depression and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay. And then he was noticing that there's a lot of Halloween decorations around the house and stuff like that. And so I think he was noticing that by then that this is a very pagan looking house. And so what he did, he was real scared, and he was trying to talk about teen depression and things like that in this little book that he gave me. And then he started, the funny thing is he starts hitting on me. So he started, still laughing about it. So the funny thing is he starts to hit on me, and I'm standing there like, okay. So I'm like trying to pay attention to this magazine that he gave me. So he starts hitting on me, and he's like, do you have any kids? And then I was like, no. And he's like, well, you look really young to have kids. And then he starts hitting on me and stuff like that and complimenting me. So here I am like laughing away. And then, you know, then he is like, okay, well, I just wanted to drop this book off and, you know, have a good day. And I was like, okay. So he left. But the funny thing was, is I manifested. I asked my ancestors, and I asked Creator first. Then I asked my ancestors and my spirit guides to help me find more gay people, especially elderly gay people. And then all of a sudden, a Caucasian Jehovah's Witness, who is an elderly gay man, comes knock on my door like within 5 minutes and starts talking about teen depression and all this stuff like that. So it was quite funny. Right in the middle of me making potions and working with herbal medicines and things like that, and all of a sudden a Jehovah's Witness comes to the door and starts hitting on me. Oh my god. Okay, I'm still laughing because this is my very first time working with mugwort. And for those of you that have worked with mugwort before, let's see if I could find it here. Okay, this will only take like a second. So right here, to attract love and increase fertility, place a bit of dried mugwort in an amulet. So this is right in the middle. So mugwort brings love and fertility. So while I was making this potion, you know, asking for my manifestations to make the magic happen, like I said, within 5 minutes after, there was a knock on the door, and I started getting hit on by some random stranger from Jehovah's Witness. So I was like, oh my god, I was like, mugwort really works fast. So if you guys ever have a chance to work with the mugwort medicine, the mugwort plant, definitely work with it. You know, talk to it as a living being, and it does have fast results. Like, I'm just like blown away, and it's funny, and I just had to share this with you guys because I just can't stop laughing because like it's not every day. It's not every day you get to make potions, especially after Halloween. And then, you know, after Samhain, and then to manifest love and fertility, which pretty much knocks on your door, you know, which is, but then I guess I didn't word it right, because I was asking for universal love, and then it just manifested as a person knocking on my door. So it was quite funny. So, no disrespect to any Jehovah's Witness out there. I would like to sit down one of these days and talk with you guys about religion and spirituality and all that stuff. But it was just really funny because I know a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses do not like gay people around this area. And it was just funny that a random gay Jehovah's Witness knocked on my door while I was making potions. So I want to share that with you guys. And that's my super funny Halloween story. Happy Halloween, everybody. Like I said, I'm going to be working with my crystal balls. Here is the pink calcite again. The orange calcite. And in the magical black hematite. So, it's quite funny. So, I'm going to continue my potion here, you guys. And, I want to say happy Halloween. You know, the witches out there. Oh, you can see this. I'm such a bad camera person. So happy Halloween, everyone. Hopefully you can see this. And my blessings are with you. Blessed be. Hi, hi.